What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. This is episode number 38, and today, fresh off of transfer deadline day, we got 5 big games today, including Wimbledon away in the Cup, Leicester City at home, our first ever European group game, I can't wait for that, and then Newcastle away at St James's Park before taking on Bournemouth at home to wrap up the episode. So much stuff to get through, let's just get straight to it. And we're going to jump right into the first game of today's episode. AFC Wimbledon away, the League One side in the EFL Cup. Last year, of course, reached the semi-finals, but this year I will be fielding a weakened side in every single round due to having European games to play as well. So first game, it's Lower League Wimbledon away. I actually quite like using backup teams in career mode. It's fun. You know, seeing how the fringe players get on, chances to impress youngsters with opportunities to show they've got what it takes to be in the first team. It's just really fun. There's Edin Dzeko. Oh! He's just scored an absolute screamer. Well, talking about young players, he's the oldest in the team, and the 35-year-old has just scored an absolute rocket. Sorry, it took me a while to get to the away fans there. But Samba into Dzeko, the two seniors linking up. And, you know, he scored and won 2 man of the matches against the Irish side, Bohemians and St Pat's, in the Europa League playoffs. And I said when he came in, he's still got it. He's a different option, and that 5-star weak foot can really come in handy. One of the goals of the season already. That's Brennan, nice tackle, and now Carvalho can send Olaza down the left. He's got Tyrese asking for it. It's Campbell. Oh, it should have been 2. What a brilliant save. Chance here for the Dons. Watch the runner in behind. And we did, as we'll get the danger away after a cynical challenge from behind. Play advantage though, and possibly start a break that could result in a goal as well. Johnson with Tyrese asking for it. Not a bad first touch. Johnson. Dzeko. Oh, another brilliant fingertip save. If it wasn't for that goalkeeper, we'd be 3 or 4 goals up. Ferguson. Dzeko. Campbell with Johnson with him. And Brennan can flick it through to Zhao. Oh, finally. Wow, it's taken us long enough, but there's our second. Carvalho doesn't get in the team much nowadays. Nice finish though, 2-0. That should kill the contest off. And it did. Routine victory, minimal fuss, into the 3rd round. Probably could have scored more goals had it not been for the goalkeeper making some good saves, but yeah, 2-0 the final score, very routine. Just played for possession primarily in the second half. Job was done. I'm pretty sure the draw's just been made for the 3rd round, so let's see who we've got together. It's going to be Cardiff City, the championship side at home. I wonder if Jason will be part of that lineup. I doubt it, but you never know. I'm actually just noticing as I was getting to the Leicester game here, that is going to be today's 5th and final game. I thought it'd be Bournemouth, but no, it's coming on Wednesday, sandwiching between the Magpies and the Cherries. So yeah, that'll be our final one today. Let's see, another youth player wants to terminate his contract, Patrick Johnston. I will be sending my scout out in the, my 2 scouts out, I should say, in the next episode. And this guy could have some decent potential, to be fair, so we'll give him a pro deal. As I mentioned before though, I wish they would remove that feature, you know. I understand why it's in the game, but I'd much prefer it gone. And as we're about to move into our second of 5 games today, back in the Premier League against our rivals Leicester City. Back in the first episode of this season, I asked you guys who should wear the captain's armband when Joe Worrell is not playing, and I threw it out to you guys to vote in the poll, and you decided that at 18 years old, it's already time. And to be honest, I'm not one bit surprised. I would have loved Travis to have kept it, Cash would be a great captain, and Samba as well, but really out of the 4, Mason Watson, we know he's the future, we know he's the rock, and you've decided Mason should wear the captain's armband. 18 years old, already a man, a unique leader, Mason Watson, Nottingham Forest captain. And talk about timing, because for the first time as Mason leads the team out wearing the armband, his first game as captain against our rivals Leicester City. And with no wins in our first 2 games in the Premier League at the City ground, we'd love to pick up our first victory at home this season with The Rock leading us to it. So 2nd of 5 games, it's Mason's debut as captain as we take on our rivals Leicester, looking for our first home 3 points this season. Come on Mason, and come on Nottingham Forest. Obviously at some point Mason was definitely going to become captain, but I didn't think it would be in season 3. I thought maybe next season or possibly a season afterwards, but again due to the signing of Tamori, who started off quite well, it's going to be hard for Joe to get back in the team on a regular basis, whereas as for Watson, great start to the season, you know we love him, and you know the play style he's got is so amazing. Oh! That would have been an absolute dream. I just love this kid to pieces, man. That would have been amazing. Gotta love those unique youth players, man. Ward-Prowse's delivery. And look who gets up to win the header. Oh, you know he's feeling it today. King to Hayden. Nice hold up and a nice little back heel to Saka. And Josh just couldn't control. Is that a penalty? I think it might be. Kasper Schmeichel came in from behind. He did win the ball, but only through coming through the back of Josh. No card for Kasper Schmeichel, and you can see why the referee's given that as well. I think that is a penalty and a chance for us to get in front. I'd love to give it to The Rock, but no, Josh won it, so I think Josh should take it. And he go to Schmeichel's left and our right, aim for that top corner, and he sent the Dane the wrong way and gives us the lead. We've made the brightest start, we have the early goal. It's Josh King off the mark. That sounds kind of harsh to say this, because I loved Ollie, we all loved Ollie, but I feel like since he departed and went to Arsenal, Josh has really elevated his game and become a much more reliable and consistent goal scorer. 1-0 up, 21 minutes in, Leicester now coming forward for their first attack, but at the moment we're sitting quite pretty as Watson makes a brilliant block. Off to an excellent start, Mason. As Tomori feeds it through to Bell, and now King and Origi. And King and Jay, and this should be 2. It isn't. Oh God, how did I mess that up so badly? Leicester at the moment cannot break us down. We are very organised, very structured, and when it's the 18-year-old that's the one that's doing it all for us and being the commander-in-chief, that shows you his character, man. You gotta love this kid. Free scoring to start the season off. We're one of the top scorers in the league at the moment, but today it's been all about defence. As we try and see out this clean sheet and 3 points. Really struggle to break down Leicester, but the same can be said about them to us at the back. We have been organised, we've been disciplined, and we've been so solid. Across the middle, Samba claims. Nice, don't lose it now. Don't lose it now. Who's there to head the cross away? What a performance in his first game as captain, man. The Rock's been solid as ever. In goes the corner, and King this time clears. First game as captain, and he's been flawless as Origi wraps it up, and that will do it. Divock sent forward, 2-0, Nottingham Forest, points in the bag, our first win at home this season. 5 games, 3 wins, and I could not have asked for a better performance from that man in the background. First game captaining the club against a rival. What does he do? Stand strong, stay solid. Gotta love this kid. Nerves of steel, ice in his veins, just an absolutely extraordinary young man. And of course he's my man of the match. The only way it could have been a picture-perfect performance is if he would have scored that early chance when his scissor kick volley was put behind. He was just brilliant today. So moving on, third of 5 games today, and it is going to be a special night as we have our first ever European group game at the City Ground as we take on the Turkish side, Başakşehir, here at home. Hoping for a win on match day 1, certainly feeling confident, and let's see if we can get a big 3 points here and a statement of intent that we're going to try our best to top this group. Only appropriate that Joe leads the team out tonight as well. Mason rested for the clash away at St James's Park on Saturday, or Sunday even. But you know what, Worrell is still club captain. Mason will wear the armband in most of our games now, but Worrell is still club captain and will be until he's sold. We'll always love Joe. Oh, tough start to the game, this one. The Turkish side looked pretty decent to be fair, but as Marco looks to outpace Marlon Romeo, the Millwall right back, now out in Turkey. We go from left to right with Matty Cash on the ball, storming into the area. And good save. And cleared away. And Ferguson's shot is blocked. Still 0-0. This has been a tough first half an hour. This has been so much tougher than I was expecting. As Joe Worrell finds Ferguson. And now Campbell sent down the right hand side. Haven't created that many chances. If we get a good one in the second half, we've got to take it. Campbell's put his man on the floor, and Ferguson should have taken that chance. Easy save and cleared away. Still 0-0. This is destined to finish goalless. This has been such a tough game. You've got to give credit to this Turkish side. They have really played well tonight. Defended brilliantly. And we just haven't been able to break them down on a consistent basis. 8 minutes to go. Is there a late chance to win this? Ferguson attacking down the right. Gets around Krebs and Conan. And keeps on going. Go on, Nathan. Go on, Nathan. And Dzeko fires it in with 5 minutes to go. What a start for the big Bosnian. Forest rescued by the veteran. Wow, I mean, it's a win on match day 1 and I'm relieved to get it because for a long time it didn't look like we would. Fair play to our opponents tonight. They made this a really tough game. They dominated possession, which is why we couldn't get that many chances, but when we did have the ball, they stood so strong. Maybe, just maybe, I've underestimated the quality of teams in this group. I thought this would be the easiest fixture of the lot, but it was a very difficult one to get the win in. This could be a tough group to get out of. So moving on, 4th of 5th games today as we take on Newcastle United away at St James's Park, who have made a fantastic start to the season. 4 wins in their first 5 games, just 3 goals conceded and already 12 points on the board. I've said these guys could be one of our main rivals throughout the course of the series. Our first meeting this season, it should be a thriller away in the North East. Newcastle United, as we look to make it 3 Premier League wins in a row. I love Newcastle's team, man, I really do. It just looks so fun. You know, some great young talents and really interesting characters. It just is a really fun team, and I hope they do become our main rivals in this save. I'll enjoy our battles as King finds Saka for the early chance, and it's one of the young English players that almost gave us the lead. First shot well saved, rebound header over the bar. Still 0-0, but yeah, I'm really going to enjoy our battles against Newcastle this save. They'll be the team to watch out for. Mason through the gap to Hayden. And out wide is Ward-Prowse. Been very impressed with Isaac to start the campaign off. Now back at his old stomping ground. How's he going to get on tonight? As Jay Bell feeds it into Origi. And there's the first goal. We'd made the brightest start. Divock off the mark. He's had a brilliant start to the campaign. And Forest strike first at St James's Park. Off this cheek to Calvert-Lewin. Longstaff to RLC. Nice little ball roll to find a bit of space. And oh, just wide of the post. By the former Chelsea man, still 1-0, but Newcastle, despite our bright start, have got the quality to get back in this game. Do you know what I just remembered? I forgot to change Tomori's number. You guys voted for him to wear the number 5 and get a first team squad number, but I totally forgot about it, hence why he's still wearing number 29. Sorry about that, guys. I'll make sure I amend that in the next episode. As Travis finds a bit of space to let fly. Oh, just over the bar. Newcastle pressing. Looking for that leveller. They've not played badly at all today. And as Matty Longstaff plays it back to RLC, Watson does brilliantly well to fly in, block the pass or shot, and get the danger away. And as King has turned his man, he's away himself, but he just couldn't feed for Origi as Newcastle will clear. Once again, we've been standing very strong today. I know we were free scoring against Palace and Burnley, but since then it's not been quite as good from us at the top. But it remains very good at the back. And that's what our game was built on last season. That's how we had so much success, as Mason flies in to win it back and we'll get the danger away. I tell you, man, you know, I was thinking for the captain, Travis would be a great choice, Cash being here, Samba being here for days, but instead you've made the right call. The Rock is just so solid as Origi's given space to shoot, good block, and turn behind for a corner. Ball into the middle. Great chance here. Tomori gets it away. Do you know, I really do believe that Fikayo and Mason are going to be such a formidable centre-back partnership for all the years we're at the City ground. Joe and the Rock were superb, but Tomori's just a step above from Worrell, I think. I think these two are going to be unbeatable. Goes that corner, and the Rock is on hand to clear it. As we'll get the danger away, and now start a break here. And this could be 2, and it should be as well. It's Saka. Going all the way. Can he finish? Oh, yes he can. Brilliant from Saka. And the move started with the Rock's clearance and Bukayo wraps the points up. Our left back's first goal of the season. 2-0 Forest. A huge 3 points away at St James's. Fantastic finish from Saka right at the end. Composure from the young man and composure from the boys in the back line again. Another big clean sheet. The Rock has been so impressive since wearing that armband. You guys have made the right choice. Magpies couldn't get a shot on target in the entire game, and that owes largely to the pressure the defence put on them. And Mason, once again, absolutely flawless. This kid, man, I mean, I'm telling you right now, he's going to become a Docks legend in no time. He's just unbelievable. So, fifth and final game of today's episode as we welcome the Bluebirds to the City ground. And whilst they don't have Jason or Pedro Antonio or Helder Goncalves in their lineup, this could be quite a tricky test for us here as we'll once again field a totally rotated side headed to visit Bournemouth on the weekend in the Premier League. So, fifth and final game, Cardiff City in the EFL Cup as we try and get through to the fourth round. That's a lovely touch by John Terrell, a great chance here with the Bluebirds, and they would have scored as well. Carl Darlow not made an incredible save there at point blank range. Wonderful stop, still 0-0. I'm not sure I'm giving Carl Darlow enough credit there for that save. That was extraordinary. It was whipped at him. There's so much pace, and he managed to beat it away and not see his wrist get broken. Still 0-0. It's all Cardiff in the early stages, and he bails me out again. Another brilliant save by Carl. It's an incredible ball as Ferguson loses out to Murphy, and up comes Darlow to fist it away. What a start to the game by Carl Darlow. You're indestructible, always believe in Carl Darlow. He's just brilliant, man. You know, I'd love to say I was signed him primarily for the goalkeeping ability, but it was mainly for this song. Ferguson trying to lead a break, gets around John Terrell and feeds it through to Dzeko. This is what Dzeko can do so well, hold the ball up and bring others into play. As we spread the play to the left where Olaza is waiting, nice little touch, he's going to need a teammate, he's got Carvalho, great save by Etheridge and push behind for a corner. Both goalkeepers in fine form in this first half. It's a brilliant ball over the top to Nathaniel Mendes, laying a great chance here for the Bluebirds. Going to try and tease him, force him to make his mind up, and he has. He's found Glatzel, and who is there again? Mr. Carl Darlow. You know those games where a goalkeeper just seems unbeatable? This is definitely one of them. But as Cardiff have a go from range, he's being beaten this time. And I think of all the shots he kept out, that's one he should have kept out. Smacked effort from range, but I'm surprised that one found the back of the net there. Trying to clear the ball with Joe, surrender possession instantly, and the shot from range, oh, maybe I'm doing him a bit of a disservice to be fair. I had a lot of power on it, as he can just get fingertips on it, and it finds the back of the net. Cardiff in front, and Darlow finally beaten. And that'll do it. It's over. Our second defeat of the season in all competitions. Cardiff City march on to the fourth round, humbled by the championship side, and knocked out on our own turf. Quite disappointing, but to be fair, whilst we dominated possession, we didn't really create that many chances tonight. And I have to be honest, I thought the Bluebirds were the better team. Carl Darlow, my man, the match though. Without him, this game would have been over a long time ago, but I'm not too fussed about going out either. This is our fourth and lowest priority. We've got tons of games to fit into our calendar this season with European football at the City ground. I'm not too fussed about this. I'm not going to beat myself up about it too much. And that will end today's episode of the Lockdown Career Mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. And I'll see you for the next episode featuring Real Betis in the Europa League and a trip to Ollie Watkins Arsenal very soon.